right now on Wildlifers. Dan, Stephanie, and Dustin are driven to help get more of today's youth introduced to the sport of hunting.
I always love taking kids, whether it's my kid or somebody else's kid, because their emotion is real.
Miles Mueller and Jade Phillip set out on their largest buck hunts to date.
So, Miles, I see him.
Normal rain shower, you might be water this deep, but it's over the top of our boots now in a lot of places.
I see his horns. You know, for a 7-year-old to get buck fever like that, he's been waiting for this moment. We just saw the big wide 9.
There are 3 roads that lead to the same destination. There are 3 players seeking to achieve one goal. Why do I hunt? It's who I am.
Where do I find the passion? It's in my blood.
How do I keep going? It's what I live for.
We are the Wildlifers. I think the Mellon Creek is one of the better spots in Texas for youth hunters to kind of get their start, get going with a number of game. The fact that I would never tolerate a guide that wouldn't have the utmost patience and respect for people.
We are a great whitetail destination for any hunter. But for youth, we have a lot of options. We can hunt at feeders, we can go hunt fields, food plots. We have giant mowed areas that deer come out and feed. The cool thing about what we can do here is it's not just sitting somebody in a tree stand or in a box stand for hours and turning a youth hunter off because it gets boring.
Got to keep them interested, got to get them an idea of what it is and what they'll be experiencing. For them to come here and hunt, see the animals they're going to see, get the knowledge they're going to get from the guides that are taking them, I think it's a win-win.
Miles Mueller is Dustin's son. He's been hunting at the Mellon Creek Ranch with his dad since he could walk. Dan and Dustin want to get him out after a nice buck they've been seeing on the ranch named Diamond.
I knew the first moment I held Miles when he was just a couple hours old that he was going to be just like Dustin. He is eaten up with roping and hunting. To get to watch him develop into all this is just, it's pretty phenomenal. I mean, Dustin's a great hunter and he has a lot to offer.
With time to spare the day before going after Diamond, the guys decide to let the boys help manage the doe population here on the ranch.
We have a ton of doe permits that we have to fill each year to keep the populations down.
Today we're going to take these kids out. We're going to go shoot some does. You know, we have a lot of land here. We got a lot of doe tags. We got to take them out.
Those boys like to shoot, so we just put them in the truck together, maybe where they have a little bit of a contest or something like that, and just let them hang out with Jade's grandpa and Dustin, Miles' dad, and just ride around and get some does. Where we could donate the meat to the church that we donate it to, and the boys could get a little bit more trigger time.
Kill us 2 does, maybe an armadillo, and then we're gonna skin them.
As soon as the sun started to set, the deer started to move, and Dustin located a doe.
Just saw a doe right around this corner. We're going to ease around this bush, and I think she's going to be close. We'll set up, Miles. You ready? You going to shoot one? Okay. I see her. She's right here. As soon as we get up here, we're going to have to shoot her quick, okay? Here we go. Here we go, Miles. There she is, buddy.
I see her.
You see her? Yeah. Click it on fire. You're going to have to shoot her quick, okay? Okay. Go ahead and take her.
Ooh, perfect shot.
What?
Oh, I think I see the bullet.
Is that where you were aiming?
Yes.
That was where you were aiming? How'd you get lucky?
I did not get lucky.
Hey.
What? I had to shoot her fast.
She is dead.
After getting Miles's doe loaded up, Dustin quickly located another one for Jade, and it did not take long for the boys to have another deer headed to the cooler.
Hey, okay.
So y'all found her?
Yeah, where did he shoot her? She didn't go far.
Well, she shot. He must have shot her in a pretty good spot because she didn't go very far.
Right there, right in the shoulder.
Right in the boiler room. I don't know how you boys are going to get her back across that fence and in the truck, but y'all shot her, y'all found her, y'all got to gut her, skin her, eat her. Best thing for you to do is grab one leg, and he grabs one leg.
Here.
Ought to be pretty good watching, folks.
She's doing all the work.
They're gonna sure wish I parked the truck closer.
Wildlifers is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford, that's no bull. Vault Aviation, a different kind of whitetail. Barnes Precision Machine, USA made with unmatched performance. Wise Eye Tech. And Mellon Creek Outfitters, raising standards, not fences.
Hey, it's Black Friday. We ain't no line to go buy an iPad or a TV. What are we doing?
Hunting?
What are we going to hunt?
A deer?
Which deer?
Diamond 8?
We have a specific buck that we're after. We've been watching him. Me and Miles, we've been scouting him. We'll go glass him up in this big field, but he's not in the best area to get to because it's a big, wide open field. He's not gonna be no easy deer. We ain't gonna sit in no blind over no corn pile. This deer is out in the middle of a wide open pasture and we're fixing to spot and stalk him, ain't we? We're gonna drive around a little bit, spotting from a long distance away, and then come up with a game plan of how we can get in front of him, maybe call him to us with some rattling and grunting. I don't know how he's gonna react, but I do know that he's in such a big open field, it's not gonna be easy. There's a buck over there. Boom, Miles, I see him. Hey, he just put his head down right out there.
I see him.
Let's go kill him, buddy.
Well, I've lived here for 48 years, and I've never, even after hurricanes, I've never seen the amount of rain that we had this year. I've heard 2 or 3 people in town say that we've had 3 annual rainfalls just in a relatively short time. It's crazy. The water is standing in places where, you know, if it's normal, after a normal rain shower, you might be water this deep, but it's over the top of our boots now in a lot of places. It's crazy. I mean, I even had to go and pick up a deer in an airboat.
Come on, get it out. Poor Miles, he's got 2-foot legs. I'm struggling to get through it. I know he's working his tail off.
I'm trying to hurry, but my boots keep on falling off, and then I can't keep up.
I mean, the bad thing is, Miles is too low.
I can see his shoulder.
You'll be able to see a little better there. This deer is a little bit out of Miles's range. And he's not really working towards us. So I'm gonna try to rattle at him. I'm gonna grunt at him. I'm gonna snort wheeze at him. I'm gonna try everything I can to get him interested to come our way. Right on the top of his back, right at his shoulder, okay? Not lower, just right at the top, okay?
I cannot shoot him. I can't even see his shoulder. I just could barely see his back, and I didn't want to take the shot because I didn't want to make the risk to make a bad shot.
The little guy is just so short, he can't see over the grass. Got a lot of grass there. Can you see him?
No, I can see his head.
I know it. You just see his head. See, he's down 2 foot. The buck that we're after, Diamond, he just ignores us. He just continues to walk off, goes into a little thicker brush, but I know where he's headed. He's going to another opening. So we're gonna try to get around there.
This segment is brought to you by Barnes Precision Machine, USA made with unmatched performance. Dan and Dustin are out with Miles working to spot and stalk the largest buck he has ever hunted. After being unable to make a clean shot in the tall grass, the guys are making a new plan to get back on the buck.
I seen the direction that he was headed. I see where he comes in and out of the very thick brush where we can't do anything. We're gonna go get around him and get in front of him.
When we got to the fence line, I was having the same problems before. I was too low and I could just see the top of his back.
The grass is too tall? Yeah, let me look. You can't see enough of him. He's coming right to us. I wonder if we ought to try to just ease out there. It looks like it goes up, but we'll have to crawl.
I am not belly crawling.
He's coming, Miles, he's coming. Here, Miles, get ready. Here on the sticks. You see that one buck? He's on the other side of the fence wanting to fight that buck. He's gonna come across in front of us, okay? Get ready right down the fence is where he's gonna come out. You better click it on fire and be ready, Bubba. Let's be ready to kill him. Okay, he's coming on the fence, that's him. Are you on him?
Yes.
Matt. Hey! Okay. Just stop. Put it right where you want it. Get it. Good shot. Good shot. He just ran in the brush. Dude, you look like you made a great shot. Dude, did we not work for that one?
We did.
Look at me. I'm more water in my boots than outside.
Well, I'm freezing.
You're freezing?
Yes,
Hey, Black Friday, all the city boys are out shopping for iPads and Fortnite. What are we doing?
Hunting?
Hunting Diamond 8. Down. I can't wait to go find him. I could feel you shaking on that dang fence.
How'd you know?
Every time I said practice and get ready, you were fine. But when I said click it on fire, let's shoot him, you started to shake. The whole fence was doing this. What is that about? Where's that from?
It was because it was probably my biggest buck I've ever killed.
I know, but what made you start shaking? What's that called?
Buck fever, I guess. While I'm on the fence with my gun on safety, I have no problems with keeping my gun right where I want to shoot him. As soon as my dad says put it on fire and take the shot, buck fever takes over and I can't keep my crosshairs on it at all. The most amazing thing on this day was when Miles would click his safety off. We would practice aiming, or would tell him, are you solid? And everything was perfect. But when I told him, okay, click it on fire, let's shoot him, his little heart would go to pumping. He'd start breathing hard. His legs were bouncing. I mean, he fell apart. And that's something that we all deal with as hunters. Let me tell you something. When you stop getting buck fever, that's when we're gonna stop hunting. Because that's why we do this right here. For a moment like that, to make your heart pound with your heart pounding. I mean, I know he came in here. Let's kind of work this. It's kind of open in here. We can kind of see. Let's see if we see him. You go first. Just kind of ease up in here. When he shoots this buck, you can see, he made a perfect shot. But as we're tracking into the thick brush, it's all water. So any type of blood, it's going to be hard to see because it's not falling on anything but just water, and it just, completely dissipates and you can't find it. If you're looking for blood, it's so wet, it can't
Can you imagine a deer living in here? No, that's no blood, but just kind of keep on going that way. Try this trail here. Go around that way.
Under normal circumstances, tracking that buck would be simple, but you couldn't find any blood, none. Even worse, you couldn't even see tracks because, you know, the water was this deep everywhere you went.
You know, when you're tracking a deer in a condition like this and you know it's a good shot, plus we look back at the footage and we know it's a perfect shot, you know, I start making little circles, you know, fan out, start making a little bigger circle, go in the direction where I know that the deer went. Once you get in there, you can see a little bit and just start taking circles until we find him.
You see? Where is he? Holy moly. Miles down. Turn around so somebody can see your deer. Dude! What have you done?
Killed the biggest buck that I've ever killed.
That is an awesome deer.
I just killed my first 8 point.
Your first 8 point? I said a while ago, all the city kids are shopping. Me and Miles were swimming and hunting.
Dad, he got some jewelry on the back of that.
Did you all hear that? My son said he's got some jewelry.
Well, the whole term has some jewelry. It came from several years ago when Lacey was on her first antelope hunt. She wanted a unique antelope, and he had all these little knobs and stuff on his horn, and somebody just called it jewelry. And we just, you know, as a girl, jewelry, we just fell in love with the term. So anytime we see a buck with any kind of like sticker or kicker, we just call it jewelry.
It's something that they don't all have, something unique, and it's something really cool. And Miles's Buck Diamond, it's got some jewelry.
One shot, one bullet.
One shot, one bullet, Miles. Proud of you. That wasn't easy, Bubba. Hey, we had to work for that thing. Let me show y'all something. That means I've stepped over the top of the rubber boots multiple times today. But this is a memory right here, Bubba. We'll remember forever.
For more information or to book a hunt with Mellon Creek Outfitters, make sure to give them a call or visit them on the web. As Miles's buck heads to the meat processor, Dustin shifts his focus on getting Jade Phillip on a good buck. Jade's family relationship started long ago when Dan and Stephanie were still professional roping, so they're both more than excited to get this young man out in the field.
When I'm guiding a hunt, whether it be a man, a woman, or a kid, I've always got a target buck. Doesn't always work out that way, and that's what's cool about here at Mellon Creek is it's big enough we can go find another one. But I've got a specific buck for Jade to go look for, and I want to show it to him. And you know, if we can find him and if he likes him, hey, we're gonna go after him.
All right. We just saw the big wide 9, and we've got him in a pretty good spot. It's a little open, but there's a couple other deer with him, so we're gonna ease on through here. We're gonna go real slow. We got a little bit of cover, but it's pretty wide open, so we gotta be careful that they don't see us and run off. But let's go make a little stalk on him. Let's go get him. He's wide. He's got long tines. He's a cool deer. Let's go get him. Let's go. See it. We're gonna get up to this tree. We're gonna go this way.
do. Hey, we don't gotta track that one. Took him down. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good.
Here they come. Here comes Miles and Dan and Papa and Grandpa. We're gonna go get this deer together. Hey, we know where he's at. We went straight down, Jade, put the pounding on him. And old Miles is even here. Everybody gets fired up.
That's him.
Yes, sir. Big old wide
Picture of that deer the other day.
He was making a scrape right there.
Yeah, that was over there like about a mile away. Well, not quite a mile.
Well, we've had a pretty good day here at Mellon Creek Outfitters, or last 2 days. Miles, you shot a buck yesterday morning. Jade got one this morning.
You know, it's super important to get youth involved in the outdoors because, you know, hunters' numbers are declining. And I completely, say that the problem is dads and moms, they don't have time anymore to go hunting, so they don't take them as much. And as a father, I'm not gonna make my son go hunting, but I'm gonna introduce it to him, I'm gonna show it to him, and if he likes it, he'll continue to do it. It's a part of my life, it's a part of his life. I think he'll always do it, but if he decides not to, that's on him, but I'm gonna be a parent that's gonna show it to him. I enjoy showing other kids, like Jade. He's already involved in hunting. I don't think you're gonna have to, push hunting on him. He'll do it forever as well, but as all of us parents, all of us uncles, grandpas, whatever, we gotta show it to them, and if they like it, they'll continue to do it.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Vault Aviation, a different kind of whitetail.